Good morning. It's a little bit parky out here today, says she, walking the dog without a coat on. Not very sensible. Anyway, today I'm off to have a little ride around Wickford for Laurie and for me, because I used to hang out about up there as well. And then I am going to Battersbridge Antique Centre. But first, I'm going to go and see my friend Penny, do some crochet lessons over in Basildon. Basildon, you may think. Well, do you know what? It did become a new town after the Second World War to take up the overspill from London, but it was also in the Domesday Book. So a little bit more about that when I'm riding in, and some old relics other than me, so stay tuned.
While this is playing, then please remember to hit that subscribe button. If you like this vlog, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Thank you.
Glad of my heated jacket this morning. It is cold. Not in Basildon yet. I'm currently in Chelmsford, just about to ride to it in rush hour. It does look like it might rain, so that might change the plans for the antique place later, but we shall see. My plans have already changed because for once I'm actually early and I have fuel. I hope you were sitting down when you heard that. So I'm going to go to Wickford first, have a quick ride through there. And then I will be heading on to Basildon. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Welcome to Essex. It's the only way, you know. The Army and Navy was actually pretty painless, but I'm glad I'm not going in that way. So this is the A130. And this bit of road over there was built on my very, very first ward at Rumwell Hospital, Rettington Ward. Just up there, Rettington Turnpike, where I was the other day when I did the Rochford tour. And down there is Battersbridge Antiques, where I'll be going later. But for now, I'm going to loop right around. Is it this bit? Oh dear, I think I've gone the wrong way. Oh, we won't be going to Wickford first. We're going back on the A130. I'll do it later. Oh my God, I'm completely lost now. I think that was the Five Bells roundabout at Basildon. My sat-nav was plumbed in for Wickford. I'm just hoping that some part of my ancient brain can remember. We'll just head up the A127. The sign says Basildon. And then I'll try and plumb into where I actually want to go. So we're now on the A12, London bound. And if you enter it from the other direction, you will see on the side of the road a Hollywood-like sign, but it's only a ninth of the size of the Hollywood one. Only each letter only 5 foot tall. And of course, spelling out Basildon, not Hollywood, because that would just be daft, wouldn't it? I'm going to say something then, but I'll hold my tongue. That's what you get this side. Welcome to Basildon. Name is thought to come from an Anglo-Saxon name that I can't remember, but I'll write it down below. And dun, which means hill. I remember that bit. And as I said, it was in the Domesday Book. Bird Mills Industrial Estate up here. Now, it became very big for industry here. There was you used to see it along this road, a big, I think it was Yardley of London. There was a tobacco firm, there was Gordon's Gin, there was Marconi here, and there was Ford's here as well. They have now all closed down, with the exception that the Ford tractor plant is still here, but it's no longer owned by Ford. Oh, this will be my turn in then, the one that says Basildon. I'm so busy chatting away to you, look. I nearly missed it again. You know, it's probably just as well I didn't go to Wickford. I do believe everything happens for a reason. If I'd done that, I probably would have then been late for Penny, wouldn't I? So here we are, coming to Basildon now, all the industrial area around here. And Wickford is kind of behind me, so I'll be heading back out that way later. I did actually used to work here for quite a few years. You think I'd know my way, but it's all gone, stuck to my brain somewhere. This is where we start to play. Find the car park. I'm going to get there very early. At the moment, I've got 0.8 miles to go. I mean, I could still be late. We never know with me. We shall see. Turning left here. Hopefully. Oh, I think that's the car park I want over there, though. Oh. Just said it's an open air. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I don't think this is the right way, though. But we'll see. And you can look back at this later and go, Karina, no, that's where you went wrong. That's where you went completely wrong. My goodness, I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be going. I'm meant to be going to an open air car park. I don't want Eastgate, I want Salahay. Not sure if I'll get back out then, but I will. Right, this isn't it. I'm just going to head round to the fire and rescue, the fire station, and look for an open air car park there. Hello! I always find time for silly games. Silliness and fun. Oh, deja vu. You get a lot of deja vu with me, don't you? That's what I should call my vlog. Karina's Deja Vu Land. Toys R Us. Now, she said about Toys R Us, car park 4. Oh, no, that's a multi-storey, so I need to keep looking for an open air one. There's the fire station. This looks like it. I found it, Penny. And I'm still going to be early. Pretty impressive. This is where I want to be. In with all the Royal Mail vans. Have you posted a letter lately? Just a normal first class stamp. No extra large or anything. £1.65. Daylight robbery, that's what I call it. I'm going to park up. I'm not going to use disabled space because there's loads of spaces here for me to use, and I don't need to get my walker or anything out, do I? So I can just snuggle up here. Oh, that's Penny there. There she is. Hi. I must admit, I've left this bike in places all over Europe. I've never been as nervous as I am as leaving her in Basildon. But never mind. Hopefully she'll still be here when I get back. Well, I never. The very, very lovely parking attendant came up to me and said, now, if you can get it parked over in that corner, you can have it for free because it's a bike. Disabled, though, have to pay. So, here I am. And he recognises it a bike, so all was good.
How cheeky, he just said to me, you better hurry up, the shops will be shutting soon. I'm just making sure she's all locked up. Oh, I didn't put the handbrake on. Well, I did, but I didn't lock it. I'm going to go and do that now. Well, I'm very glad I didn't have to pay. I've been and parked and everything, and Penny's still here on her phone, trying to sort out her parking. Penny just said to me, we have got time for coffee now. It's taken about 15 minutes to do that because she didn't have the app downloaded. Hello. I said, yeah, we've got time for coffee because I'm early. And she said to me, yeah, what happened to you? Because you're early. How cheeky. I said she'll see in the vlog. Well, Penny doesn't even know where she's going, so we'll find it. Very. We're going to Cozy Cafe, which has just reminded me that there is a big Costa Coffee factory here that handles over 26 million tonnes of coffee an hour. I think I've got that right. Yeah. We've bought for choice, Penny. We've got Cozy Cafe. We've got to go, Dream Cafe. She thinks I'm not good enough for posh. It's because she's too cold to do posh this morning. We can do posh though, Penny, can't we? When we put our glad rags on. We found it. I want to learn to make one of these.
The good news is the bike was still there. Bad news is it's sleeting. It's very cold. I can't get my phone up. I think I've left my tom-toms at my brother's, so I've got to try and find my way. But that's okay. I had to have some cafe. Well, I didn't have to have. But we went to the other cafe. They didn't have milk alternatives, and it was just instant and decaf. So I had caffeine, which hasn't helped my anxiety at all. I'm absolutely palpitating all over the place at the moment. Thank you, Penny, for noticing my mood change and for helping keeping me calm, for organising our crochet session and for treating me to it for my birthday. I really, really enjoyed it. And to Tina for taking the class. And for reference, they do milk alternatives at the class place. They don't do gluten-free options, but I have my usual bag of crisps, my lunch, that's fine. I'm now off to Wickford. I'm not sure about Bridge. It will depend on the weather and my anxiety. Gone the wrong way already. It's telling me Wickford was down that way, and I didn't think it was. I didn't believe the road signs. I thought I'd go my own way, which is never a wise thing, because I thought I was at a different roundabout, but I now kind of know where I am again now. For a minute or two, anyway. Just come under the A127 and on the road into Wickford. And I remember many, many years ago when I was on my way to work at Basildon, there was a massive traffic jam here because somebody in that house, obviously not the current owners, so it's just been sold by the looks of things, was making an explosive device that shut the whole road off. Weird, isn't it, the little things you remember? I mean, that was 20 odd years ago. The big Wickford sign there. And I used to have friends that lived in those flats there. I can't think for the life of me who it was. The Duke pub's still there. Been there many years. To drink there. And I'm going to pop down here. The high street's up that way, which I'll be going to in a minute. But I just want to see what happened to the Dickens. What the Dickens happened to the Dickens? Right, this used to be the Dickens nightclub and pub. Looks like it is now flat. Huh. Many a terrible drunken night spent in this area. One a many. God, imagine my anxiety now if I was still drinking. I don't want to go on about my anxiety, but I think it's really important to talk about these things. Because Penny said to me earlier, your mood drops to your chaos. I'm just really, really anxious. And although I mention anxiety on my vlogs, I don't go into too much detail. And I think today it's good for Penny, who watches my vlogs quite a lot, to actually see what my anxiety is like when it hits. Same with other people's, really. I'm going to try and turn up here and turn around. So around the back of the high street here used to be like a marketplace. I think it might still be there, but I think it's sort of car parks and that now. That's where I had my first ever tattoo done. And just along from there as well was Adrian, or became Adrian's Records in the end. But he used to sell from a little market shop his records there, and Cycle King's still there as well. Blinking Smooth Eyelash and Waxing Lounge, that wasn't there back in the 80s and 90s, because we didn't worry about all those things then really. Let's have a little look up here, see what's happening. Vape stores, yeah, they used to have them. Phone Geeks, look, didn't have any of that, did we? My son, who's 28, still finds it hard to believe that we never had mobile phones when I was a kid. Our mobile phone was a big red thing. We had to have 2p in our pocket or reverse the charges if we didn't have the money. There used to be a baker's round here. I had to go with my mum. It's Greg's now. It never used to be Greg's. should have probably just let her out, shouldn't I? Or there's a snooker hall up there that was notoriously robbed and done over and part of the Essex boys. I took up the snooker club, I didn't know any of that. And then up here at Station Road, there, you used to get a little minibus to the hospital, to run the hospital for those that were working there. And for patients as well, they came into town. My anxiety is a lot better when I'm riding, but I still think that I'm going to head straight back to my brother's. I think the only old relic you're going to see today is me. I went to a wedding at that church, my friend Joe's, and another time I came round the corner here. And I saw there used to be a ditch here. There was a fire engine in the ditch. The quart pot that many of us used to come down and drink at from Bumblebee Hospital. Oh, it's been there years and years. Never a house along here. This one, I always wanted to go and buy that. I love that house. Not that I could ever afford it, you understand. And this is where Penny and I met and know each other from, was at Bumblebee Hospital back in the late 80s. And we reconnected recently, thanks to Facebook and my blogs actually, which is wonderful. There used to be a little cafe here, but now Mexican kitchen. I remember one day some bloke walking there and shot somebody dead. Again, I think that's to do with the Essex boys. And back in the day, the road up to Bumblebee Hospital used to be there. And now it's all built on. It's a big housing estate. And I did do a little vlog on that. I did do a little ride around and some stuff on what it's like now. And I'll try and put that in the link. Baby Carver is still there. Bus lane. Woohoo! Always check the signs though. Now back at the Army and Navy, and it is a very tricky roundabout to navigate. Oh, whoopsie, as you can see. When I was talking to Penny, we were talking about feelings and emotions and how, you know, sometimes we say to ourselves to put ourselves together, but it's actually okay to feel what we're feeling. I was listening to a good thing last night on YouTube. It was saying that our breath is our most valuable tool, in more ways than one, obviously. And it's always there, and it's free, and we can use it. And sometimes it really is breath by breath. Just focus on our breath and be mindful. And trying to slow all our symptoms down of anxiety and stress and worry, and distracting from our monkey mind. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon, and maybe catch up on some sleep. So from a very cold and wet and windy Chelmsford, that's half an hour.